And we are live. Hey everyone, I hope you guys are all doing great out there today. We've got some interesting news here on the precious metals front. I just want to thank you all for watching. In the top right hand corner, it won't be there now, but in case you're watching this afterwards, I'll put a couple of my latest videos there. You're welcome to click on that eye and check out those videos. If you missed out on previous charts, we're going to have a look at it today. So I've got the moving averages ready to go. We've got silver, gold, platinum, palladium, and we might take a quick look at cryptos as well. Right, let's get straight into it. Let's see how everyone's doing. It's not tracing too badly considering yesterday's run. And interesting enough, we're going to take a look at platinum as well. Remember I said to you guys yesterday, I said that's probably the one to watch. So we are going to take a look at that one. We got World Stalker. He's the first guy here. I hope you weren't waiting for me, were you? World Stalker. How you doing down that side? How's Thailand treating you at the minute? Let's make sure everything's running. Yep, perfect. We got two in the chat. Just waiting for your comment to pop through there. Right. Okay. I said platinum yesterday was oversold, so we're going to take a look at that one, and also we're going to have a look. It seems like it's green across all of the precious metals today, which is great. And silver in the last one. If you look at the thumbnail, I said, did it look like there was an uptrend forming? Well, it certainly did look that way. And then I think roughly about, was it 5 o'clock this morning, there was quite a big drop. And then also when I started watching, it was about 11 o'clock. I saw this red candle here with my thumb's pointing to. Silver Husky, how are you doing? Hey man, you well? The Woolstock says no, wasn't waiting. Just got in from a night market here in Cambodia. Oh, okay, cool, man. Sorry, I know I think I said I was going to stream today, so I was trying to get on for 3:30, but I had too much stuff to do. So we're going to take a look at these here. We've got, okay, the high for the last hour was 1543. We're above the 1540 range, which was great. Essentially, we were trading in the mid 30s to early 1530s. So we've come up some, which is great. So we're up. Where are we up on? We'll be up on the day. Okay, it says we're sort of downish, but we're, in my eyes, obviously, yeah, we're waiting for that candle to go green. Interesting enough, I saw this big dump here at about 12. There was, and you can tell there, you got a big wick all the way down. There's a lot of people out there that are trying to get the silver price down. I guess probably because they want to buy, and it's under these moving averages, which I find very interesting. Silver Husky, life is good. Hitting up LC. Oh, nice, awesome. I want to see some more videos there, Silver Husky. I got a silver trade here from Value Hunter, so I'm going to do a video for that. And finally my precious metals are coming through on Thursday, so I'll do an unboxing video and get that loaded up pronto. So I'll let you guys know. Keep an eye out for that one. So I've got 9 ounces on the way finally. Okay, so if we have a look, this was earlier today. We had a serious low price. I'm going to bring up let's bring up the daily first. There you go. The daily candle's not looking too bad. We're still seeing we're seeing a bit of sideways movement. That's pretty much the way I determine it, looking at it here. And we've got a major resistance at 1550. You know, we've tried to penetrate that 1550 for quite some time now. Sorry about the usual peanut gallery in the back there. We've been trying now for the last 4 days to try and get above 1550, and we're not. And what is, if there's constant rejection, what we're going to find is we're going to find the price is either going to go up or go down. And in most circumstances, whenever that happens, there's always a drop. And I think that's probably what we felt today. You can see there we had daily low of 1533, which was where are we? 1540. It was 10 cents. We're 10 cents higher than that low currently. It was open at 1545. So we ended the day well yesterday. And the high was 1551, and then we got rejected again. And I suspect probably that was probably I'm going to go back on the 4 hourly. Okay. Oh, nice. You got some old Cambodia nuts. Excellent. So my nose is a little bit better today, thankfully. Jeez, my eyes. I've been like constantly putting gel in my eyes. They're just drying up really badly with the hay fever. But this is essentially where we started. It was over here. Now that's obviously in the 4 hourly, and we'll do the hourly check here as well. So we got for the last 12 hours. Well, this last candle could be touch and go. Pretty much 6 a.m. this morning, we've been in the green, and then at 10 o'clock in the green, and then at 2 o'clock we're fighting. We still got. Well, we're still early days. We've got under 3 hours to go before we close that candle up. But you can check the wicks out on these. I'm going to zoom in here. Have a look at those wicks. Massive. So still a lot of people buying. However, there's a lot of people also selling. And this big one here. Wow. That was 2 o'clock this morning. Big, massive sell-off. That was all the way down to 1533. Yeah, that was like 12 cents or something like that from yesterday's close. Quite substantial. Silver Watcher. Hey, Silver Watcher, how you doing? I'm going to get my first graded platinum coin, man. Well, we're going to take a look at platinum in a minute, actually. But we're still currently above our moving averages here, which is good. You can tell here that they're trying to break down lower, but they've been unsuccessful. There's a lot of buyers in the market, so they've been pushing the prices up. But pretty much for the last 8 hours, there's a big battle going on currently between buyers and sellers, like a big one. And look at that one there. That didn't even end with a wick, actually. Going down, so there was a lot of buying, and then once it reached that 1550 mark, we had sell-off again. Sell-off pressure was just too great. So we need a really good forward momentum here. We are headed in the right direction, though. If we look at silver, we're getting those. We're getting up there. So hopefully we can get through that resistance level and try and break for about 1555. Would be awesome. 1555 would be my. We're still trading above. We're not that far above the moving averages. So I'm going to say add an alert there. Okay, so I've got an alert set there. So they'll let me know when. We're going to take a look at platinum in a sec. Amazing how gold to the silver ratio is now above 92. Yeah, kind of massive. Let's have a look at platinum. Now, we were talking about platinum yesterday, and look at that candle, guys. Fantastic. This is on the 1 hourly. When we were talking yesterday, we were down here. And what I said to you, I said, look at the way these curves are going. Because if you have a look at these constantly, whenever there's red and you break through your moving averages, they go down, and then there's buyers that take it up. And we've got that same process over here. We've got sell and then buy back in, call it into the green if you like. And then it breaks down and then back in the green, and then breaks down and then back up again. Now, look at this. I said to you yesterday, I said, platinum looked very good. Looks seriously oversold. And look what happened today. We've got this huge candle. Let's go on the daily here and see what platinum opened at. Okay, platinum was opened at 1814 is where it ended. Okay, and we're still currently trading at was it 1813, but the high was 821. So immediately buyers went straight in there. Okay, this is obviously on the daily, so we're obviously not closed yet, but the 4 hourly is the one to look at. So we're going to take a look at the 4 hourly. But we've got that sort of nice movement. Let's check that 4 hourly. Sorry, just going to check. Guido Stacking. Hey, Guido Stacking, how you doing? What you drink? What you drink? Yeah, thanks, Silver Watcher. Yeah, that was a good day. That nice guy. That coin collector's here. Hey, I'm just stopping by to say hi and leave a like. Thanks very much for that, man. You're awesome. You spent some time with me yesterday. Really appreciate it. So, if we look at platinum now on the 4 hourly, it's looking really good. Although we've got this big red candle here now, which means that we've got resistance at this level here. or our resistance is call it 820. So we try to break through on separate occasions here, sell off, and then up here as well. Broke through to 824. Too much selling pressure all the way down, and then slowly working its way back up again. And the same thing happened here. We broke through the 820 barrier, and then selling pressure all the way down. But you can see there, it's we're currently down $5 in platinum, but that's on the day on the 4 hourly. So let's take a look at the hourly, which is the one we had a look at yesterday. That is the hourly candle, looking pretty good. Okay, so those two candles. Unfortunately, if you look at that candle there, it was looking great, and then there was a big sell-off straight away because we had hit resistance. So it almost went down to 811. So that went as high as, so someone made about $10 an ounce on platinum, just in that 1 hour. And then it's back in the green now as well. So hopefully we need to keep it above these moving averages. We're currently in the middle there, but check how far that wick went down. That last one there. Wow, 810. That went down as low as. But there you go. Look at that. It's climbing up. We got 815. We're sitting at 815 there for platinum. I'd sub, but I'm sub to everyone. There we go. Silver Husky, I'll be okay. That live stream. Be sure to check out my gore. Absolutely. If you haven't been around through to Silver Husky, definitely check him out there. Pretty late in Cambodia now, but we'll try. Cool. We're up to 9 watching, so thank you very much for those listening. Always appreciate you guys. I'll be back in a sec, but we're going to have a look at that lovely candle there for platinum. That just smells. I just smell potential for that. Sorry about the donkeys again. Okay, so there we go. This candle's growing a bit now, so we're at 815 for platinum. Let's check out gold. So we're looking at gold currently at the minute. Gold trading really well. Check this out. It's above those moving averages. There's been very little sell-off in regards to breaking down. There's a breakdown here on the 21st, but literally bought back in, straight back up again. The following few hours. So gold is at $1,432 an ounce currently, which is looking great. It's up $13. Fantastic. Then we're going to go check the daily. Gold is looking pretty sweet. Well, just look at those candles, guys. I just get excited for stuff like that. That's something I want to see in silver. Silver's still looking pretty good. We're at 1546, 1547. Interesting times. We're going to take a look at that now. Okay, so we had gold as high as, we're on the daily, so let's check out the okay, it opened at 1419 and the high was 1439. 1439 was the high, and we're currently at 1431. So we're currently up $12.78, or call it $12. We'll close out the cents. Will Stokes says, I actually want everything to go down. I want to buy more and hold another 15 years. Well, good luck to you there, Will Stalker. Hey, at least that's something all of us can take away from this, is that we are in precious metals right now. Or at least I hope so. Is anyone in the chat that isn't involved in precious metals? Put a 1 or a 2. 1 for yes, you are involved, and 2 for no, you're not. But I'd certainly like to know if there is anyone out there listening that just enjoys listening to the overview of the charts. But I mean, we're in this right now. We're making money currently as these are going up. So, Limey, you don't have super chat activated. Unfortunately not. I'm not monetized. I wouldn't say unfortunately yet, but it's still a long way away. Will Stoger says 1. We got gold, silver. Hey, how you doing, gold, silver? I'm going to check out your channel right now, actually. Let's go. Gold, silver. Demonstration of losing control up on markets. Perhaps 5 months ago. Okay, well, I'm gonna hit you up with a sub there, gold silver. No notifications. There we go. Okay, so gold silver, just sub to you now. Hold or switch to silver. Yeah, look, I'd probably hold back. Well, personally, from my own experience, I can only talk from my own experience. I'm going to wait until there's a lower price for gold at the moment. But if something comes up that is very tempting, and if you can try and get it on spot, I'd say that would probably be your best bet, is to try and negotiate with these guys and see if they'll try and let you have it for under spot. I think that's the key at the minute. If you're going to buy, see if you can buy under spot. Guido stacking. I thought after 1K subs to be monetized, they must have changed it. It also goes with watch time. So it's 1,000 subs, and you need 4,000 hours of watch time. So once you reach the 4,000 hours, you can monetize. This trucker's life. Hey man, how you doing? I hope you're keeping well. This trucker's life. Let's check out his channel. So he's got 234 subscribers. He last uploaded a video 2 days ago. That's awesome. Reloaded and headed to Douglas. Okay, so there we go. Awesome, man. You must definitely see a lot out there. Thanks for joining us here. I'll hit you up with a sub. There we go. Hit you up with a sub now. Well, Stalker, I like to get MS70 1-ounce Buffalo coin each year. The older ones are going for 2K. Wow. Okay, that's some serious cash, I'd say. Peter Bose is here as well. Peter Bose, how you doing? Gold, I mean. No, absolutely. Yeah, I think the Buffalo coin. There was talk of them introducing a silver piece, and I was getting super excited about that. I thought, oh, yeah, this is going to be good. I don't know why they haven't brought the silver one out yet, but I reckon if they do a silver one for the Buffalo, I think that's going to be fantastic. Okay, so we've got gold at 14.30. Wow. Okay, 14.30. It's up $11.48. Okay, so we're the high. Yep, there we go. It looks like the high was 14.40. Just under 14.40 was, so it looks like that's going to be resistance at 14.40. Let's take another look at silver there. Silver is looking pretty sweet. We're currently at 15.45. And we're above the moving averages currently at the minute. So hopefully that trend continues and we don't see a major breakdown. But as you can see, the moment there's a breakdown, there's always a buy-in to get it above there. Very nice. So that's on the 4 hourly. Let's check the 1 hour. I'll try and close this up a bit so we can see a bit more. Yeah, that was that big dump there on the 21st of January there on the left. And look where we've come. There's a nice uptrend. I put the trend line all the way there. The moment we went under the moving averages here, we immediately pulled back up the next hour. And likewise here, there's a lot of, there we go. Then we were under, a lot of buying to try and pull us back out again. The moment the new candle started, straight back up again, and we're settling down, and then selling again, selling pressures. We went up as high as, well, nearly that 1550. 1550 is major resistance by the looks of it, because we've tried multiple times here to try and get over it. Yeah, it's one to watch. 1550. Silver Watcher says I want silver back down. No problem. By the way, just to let everyone know, thank you very much for putting those numbers in. I appreciate that. I'd like to get MS70. Sorry, I missed the one. Sorry, King's Coin is here as well. King's Coins. Thanks very much. Thanks very much for listening and watching. What? Oh, there we go. Definitely check out his channel there, Guido. Sorry, World Stalker. Check out his channel there. Random silver coins, pandas, old libertads. Those old libertads, I'm sure they're fantastic. Flip for fun. Good morning. That's Mayor's Coins. Thanks very much for joining us here. Steve Rice. How you doing, Steve? Right, we're getting back into it here. There's still a bit of a fight here, tussle You can see there the wicks on both ends. Lots of buyers and sellers in the market currently. The buyers are currently winning on this candle here. Does it have enough momentum to try and break that 1550? There we go. Set that target. Okay, it did work the last time. Anyway, 1550. That's our resistance level. Right, let's take a look. Okay, we discussed platinum. Well, it was just a recap. So yesterday I said it would look extremely good. And what happened? All the buyers came to the party. And unfortunately, the sellers also came to the party straight away as well. So we had platinum go up here, and then the sellers moved straight in and brought that sucker straight down. And then we're currently battling it out to try and get above our moving averages there. We should finish just above that, I reckon. There's some very nice upward trend movements here for platinum. Let's look at palladium. We haven't had a look at yet. So palladium, we're currently at $1,544. We're currently up just under 9,888. 0.58%. So that's interesting. In fact, let's bring up the chart there for palladium. Good second says, did you see my video when I purchased the 5-ounce Aztec round? I certainly did. Guido stacking. I haven't yet, Kings. I'll check out. I will check it out though. Silver Fun, will you be there again next week? Silver Fun, sorry, I missed you there. How are you doing? Morning, guys. I have had a good, nice auction last night. Guido, cool. Be sure to hit that like button if you guys wouldn't mind. I'd certainly appreciate that. So I left that screen open there. Right, let's have a look. So we've got, again, look at palladium here. Okay, yeah, what was it this morning? Okay, so we had a bit of a sell-off. Yeah, what was it yesterday? No, this morning at 5 a.m. We had a sell-off down to our moving averages here, or down to the 30-day moving average. Then it sort of went across. There was a lot of buying and selling action. Then we tried to pop above the moving averages, back down again, and look at that buying opportunity straight away. Bam, straight up. And here we are, currently at the 1541. So if you bought down with these are here, so you're looking around 1508, and it's currently up at 1541. That's a good $33 profit straight away if you'd bought at the currently at that low. But obviously that candle is still an hourly candle, so 35 minutes to go for that candle. There we go. World Stalker is the man for koalas, and sorry, the man for the koalas. Yeah, I was going to say and for the Perth Mint. Okay, so getting back to silver. Okay, it's still a big fight over there. Likewise with gold. Gold's looking very smooth. Man, gold is looking very good on the daily. And let's have a look at the hourly. Okay, some buying and selling action, but I mean, the daily one isn't. Let's check out the weekly. Wow, look at that big candle. Boom, explosion. Look at that. Okay, what was the last time we were in that territory there? 2013, was it? Look at that. 2013 was the last time we were at this level. You can pinpoint it to the 26th of August, 2013. We were at this level. Look at these, smashed through all these resistances. Let's check and see when that next resistance is. For gold, there we go. That's probably the next one. So 1440. There's not much resistance at 1440, to be honest. That's interesting. I would have put the next resistance level about 1470. But 1440 is proving to be minor resistance currently at the minute. Sorry, how are we guys doing here? So watch, I want to live stream things all the time, but stupid 1K rule. So I've met someone famous I can live stream. Well, apparently if you've got a webcam, Silver Watcher, you can live stream. So if you've got a webcam, you can stream. Otherwise, the 1K rule only applies for your mobile device. But if you live stream with through your computer, it shouldn't be a problem. That's the way I understood it. Blended Whiskey's here. Hey, Blended Whiskey, how are you doing? I bet that donkey has woken you up before. Sometimes you sort of just get used to it, to be honest, World Stalker. It's one of those things. Okay, so we're looking awesome there for gold. Platinum is, I'm definitely going to be keen to watch it, see how platinum is. Oh, it's in the red, it's under the moving averages. Yes, let's see how low can you go? Didn't you say you were just going to buy a 1 ounce? Could be a perfect time to go buy that 1 ounce, say, buddy. Hey, World Stalker. That is growing. Look at volume, 1202. Volume currently priced at 1812. I'm doing very well, Blended Whiskey. Fantastic, actually. Not too bad. For my hay fever's subsided a bit, but my eyes are still quite dry, so I'm just trying to keep them moistened up. So I've got some gel. Platinum is scary, but it's a good time to buy. Well, looking at the way this chart was, I was saying there yesterday, buying opportunity, bang, bang, and straight away, boom. The next day it was up, straight over the moving averages. And then we had this awesome candle. Unfortunately, it couldn't be sustained all the way up here. And straight back down again, basically. Sellers just said nope. And smacked that right back down. Okay, silver 1544, gold at 1428. We've got palladium at 1543. Gold chart again. Okay, that's on the weekly, so the weekly chart's looking really good. Let's go on the 1 hour. Yeah, gold's in the red for the last hour. It's coming close to those moving averages. So it went down as low as the 20-day. Let's have a look. Guido, I almost bought an ounce of palladium when it was $700, and I passed on it. Yeah, it was crazy when I was, when I first got into the precious metals market many years back. But palladium was just, and it wasn't really on the scales. I'm talking back then. But yeah, palladium now, that would have been an excellent buy with 100% profit. Measure that with 5 ounces. I mean, would you? And gold's catching up to palladium as well. I think those are two here. Let's check and see what the differences are. The last hour there popped through. Oh dear, that's a loud one. Sorry. Jeepers. There's a lot of activity outside because there's a lot of people that they tend to be a bit more rowdy. Sorry about that, guys. AppMex cancelled my order when it was 900. Oh right, okay. I want that one we looked at. That's a gold puzzle blended. After I win the lottery, I almost bought an ounce of palladium. I saw a video once. There was a bar of gold apparently at one of the airports. Now I'm not sure if it was a made up thing, but there was a hole where you could try and reach in and grab it with your hand, and whoever could get it out could win it. I think there was a video on YouTube, but I don't know if that's genuine or not. Obviously, people were trying to get their hands in there to try and pick up this massive gold bar. Anyways, okay, we're down a bit so far on the hour. Okay, palladium was at 15.49. The last 60 minutes was a high. We still got 28 minutes to go before the close of the candle. Low was 15.39. That would be a nice profit. Imagine if you had 100 ounces, $10 a pop. So that would net you $1,000. It's currently at 15.41 currently at the minute. Steve Rice, I saw that too. Pretty funny. I saw that, Limey. Is your desk in the field? I'm actually in. It's because it's quite a warm day here in Ireland that we've got the windows open. The door's open at the minute. The windows are open. It's kind of weird that it's whenever it gets sort of hot in Ireland, like really hot, it's more of a kind of a humid heat, which kind of sucks. But every summer, this always happens. Be nice to just get a cool breeze blowing through. But yeah, it's the humidity. Just sucks. It was a kilo bar, I think. Oh, okay. Was it a kilo bar? Well, someone managed to get that thing out. Was that thing genuine, Guido? Was that a genuine bar? Like if someone could get it through the window with one hand, he could take it. Kind of looks like it'd be at Dubai Airport or what's it, Abu Dhabi or something like that. Kind of looked like that's a location. Very interesting. Okay, platinum at 810, 811. Oh, look at that. Platinum. It's looking like a good buy again. Now, where's support? Let's see where support is. Well, we got support in this sort of area here. Probably 810. Look at that nice support level over there. We got support in this area here. 810, 811. Well, it's going down. We're at 811 at the minute for Palladium. Check these candles out last hour. We still got 26 minutes for the candle. It's going 811. This might be a good show for you there, Guido. Stephen Heath, Sheffield EPNS. Stephen Heath is here. Good afternoon, Limey of Nazi Ash. How are you doing? No such thing as really hot in Ireland. It's like an AC temp in Cambodia. Yeah, I'm sure it gets very humid there in Cambodia. Man. Guido Stacken says Sheffield, hey. And then Stephen Heath's asking, waving there at Guido. Anyway, so woof, might even go down to 809 at this rate. We're definitely oversold. Currently looking on the hour. Let's see how big this 4-hour candle is. Oh, look at that. Big 4-hour candle. Big red one all the way down. It's at 811 currently at the minute. Wow, that's a big candle. It seems like a lot of people are shorting platinum at the minute. I mean, look at these candles here. Down, down, down. No one really wants to see a higher platinum price. Interesting. I mean, look at that breakthrough below the averages there. Straight back up again. But let's see where this ends. But I'd say, yeah, the 810 supports. Major support there at 800. Top of this area over here. 811. Silver Watcher says stacked diamonds. I wouldn't even know where to even start with regards to diamond prices. Matteo De Fiore just bought 2 1-ounce bars of platinum just now. Wow. Okay, did you buy on the low? Because the prices are going down currently in the last hour. Sorry, the last 4 hours the prices are down. It's currently down at $8.18, down 1% on the 2-hourly. Sorry, on the 4-hourly. The high was 8.21. Again, that's a nice $10 profit. Okay, looks like the buyers back in. They're buying it. Should we just? Do you guys want to see it a bit more fast pace? Because we can have a look at maybe a 5 minutes and see how the 5 minutes reacting. Do you guys want to see that? Michael I, how are you doing? Hey, we're up to 15 in the chat, guys. Thank you very much for those that are listening. The background, I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for joining me on this. So I'll continue. We've got we're in the 810 territory for platinum. We're still going down. 810.8. Sold. Oh, you sold Bitcoin for it. Wow. Okay. We're going to take a look at crypto in a minute. I've got the crypto chart ready to rock and roll here. Interesting. So I was seeing that. I was watching the market cap go up to 337 billion. And then check that out. Bitcoin 11,353. You probably didn't sell a lot there by the looks of it. Most likely, Matteo. Buy low, sell high. You got it, buddy. Wall Stalker put a link there in the chat. Rover eBay. Limey, check this out. 2018 is selling for 1,500. Well, okay, let's check that out. Right. Okay, just going into eBay here now. eBay apps just kicked in. Devices. Okay, yeah, I see it. Wow, there's an NGC MS70. Wow, platinum. That seems like a good buy. It's a 2019 Eagle, $100 MS70 grade, NGC, brown label, going for, what was it, $1,000? Wow, man, that doesn't seem bad. Very interesting. Thanks for that, Guido. What? Sorry, not Guido. World Stalker. Sorry. What are you thinking? Didn't fall for the 4th for the July. Michael, I'm good, bro. Gonna try and make it to your auction tonight. Wow, it looks like everyone's gonna be at his auction. World Stalker says, yeah, the 2018 is over 1,500 and more as it gets older. Yeah. So what you're saying is you buy it now for $1,000. Next year it's gonna be worth 1,500. Is that what you're saying? That's a massive margin. World Stalker. It's a good way to look at it. Okay, so we got platinum down to 810 currently. So it's down. It's $9.24. And we're going back to gold here. Gold is seeing a bit of a sell-off here. Not much. We're coming down to our 20-day moving average. Better margins than the price of the metal. Yeah, definitely. Okay, it looks like we're seeing a bit of a sell-off here in the last hour. Got silver down to 1540. Palladium is at 1533. That's also seeing some action. Okay, let's look at some silver here. Okay, so it looks like there's still more action in the silver market though. Yeah, okay. Okay, gold's currently at 1427. Still very high on the hourly, that's for sure. Stephen, what you cooking for Mrs. Limey tonight? I still need to go down to the shops, which I'll be doing afterwards, after this live stream. So I've got no idea currently. There is stuff there, but might do a nice bake or something in the oven. Bit of salad on the side. Matteo, yeah, but who cares about coin shops? Buy from them. Don't sell premium. Matteo De Fiore, IDK sounds. Michael I, the only problem with platinum is if they switch cars to electric, it's going to take a huge chunk out of its industrial use. Yeah, the problem though, Michael, is the battery industry is still very early in its phase, and that's what a lot of people have. I'm not saying obviously you in general. The perception is that, oh yeah, it's like, combustion cars, it's the end. They're going to be making combustion engines until the cows come home. I know there's talk there in the European Parliament. They're saying, no, they're getting rid of combustion engines by 1440. Does anyone out there honestly think that the oil barons that control a $1 trillion industry are going to put up their hands and go, oh, we've had our day, we're prepared to just lose our market share and lose our oil dominance that we've had for such a long time to the battery companies or the battery market? Most definitely not. I mean, what you will see is you're going to see a lot more cleaner combustion engines coming through, because that's what they have to do. And if they have to invest billions into getting that right, they will. Because that's essentially what it's also about. It's also about the cleaner. It's about the environment nowadays more than anything. And they will invest that money in improving combustion engines and their emissions. And at some point, I'm not saying now, it's a matter of when they will have the first clean combustion engine. Hey, Health Babe, how are you doing? No, Michael I says no, the oil baron, no, but the communists will try. Health Babe says, hey, Silver Lining 79, morning to the US and afternoon to Europe, including the UK. There we go. Hey, Health Babe is Stephen Heath. Woodstock says, how about me, HB, in Asia? Cool. Yeah, we're busy looking at Platinum, Health Babe, yesterday when we had a look at the charts. I was saying how positive it looked, and obviously there was a bit of a buy yesterday that got us above the averages. But we've got to a point now this is only the 4 hourly. We got this huge selling candle here. Currently at 811. I'm thinking resistance is probably around the 810 mark. If you look at the hourly, and there's excellent, sorry, not resistance, support. And then there's excellent support here at 803. So if it does break through that, it's 803. But definitely keeping an eye on it. It's still within the moving averages there, which I find very interesting. So maybe we'll probably see a gradual move up rather than these constant bursts that we're seeing now in gold. So keep an eye on that. I'd say resistance, though, is 820 by the looks of it. Yeah, so we need to break through 820 for further gains. Drago, hey, Silver Dragons, man. What's up, Limey? Just stopping by to give you a big thumbs up, my friend. Oh, thanks very much, Silver Dragons. I appreciate it, man. We're just having a look at the charts here between the 4 precious metals. So currently we've got silver at 1542. It's under a bit of selling pressure there by the looks of it. So we're going to see where that's ending there. There's definitely some selling pressure involved there, and there's also some good buying support. So the candle, it finishes in 16 minutes. So it'll be good to see where that is, but it's not looking too bad. This is on the hourly. Let's look at the 4 hourly. Not looking too bad. We're still on the upward trend, which is the good thing. As long as we see a decent uptrend there for silver, then that's fine by me. 1541. We know Health Babe loves silver. Let's have a look here. We've got the Silver Dragons. I wish I could. Will Stalker. I'm at work. What's up, Michael and Guido stacking? There we go. Silver Dragons working hard there. Dragons, you're going to drop in the charity event tonight? I'll certainly try my best there, Guido, as well. I'll try and drop in if I can. Well, we got Coin Collector's here as well. Hey, Coin Collector, how are you doing? Michael I. At work as well, Dragons. Let's get paid and learn at the same time. Let's say Health Babe, Silver Army 79, funny. Meow. Will Stoker says HB, not silver, but found some old notes today in Cambodia. Be good in my collection. No, that's awesome, man. I've got a silver trade there from Value Hunter I need to do a video on. So I'm looking forward to opening. I've got it sealed up at the minute, so I need to do it next couple of days. And then my silver's arriving on Thursday, which is great. So it's arriving by UPS. So I can't wait to get that open. So I'll be doing a video straight away as soon as that comes in. Silver Watcher. Okay, we got Wolfstock. This is interesting. Good condition. Yeah, what sort of? I mean, obviously with banknotes, I try and get the, because those are the ones that are going to be worth the money, and they're going to be the uncirculated or extremely fine banknotes. The very fine banknotes would still be pretty good, but those are the ones you pretty much want in your collection. Well, Stalker, I found a Mexico gypsy notes. It is stunning. I might get one or two. That sounds great. Coin collector. I've got the 2-ounce Queen's Beast bull coming. Oh, nice. Coming in the post soon. Awesome. I'm glad my coins are arriving soon, so should know by the end of the week there. Okay, silver price currently 15.41. Currently down a cent. There's a lot of price action going on here. Check this out. Let's look at the. I'm gonna take that down to the 30-minute. There's our trend line there. Broke through straight back up. There's our moving averages, in line with moving averages currently. Platinum's at 8.11 currently. Palladium 15.34. Bit of a pullback on that one. All right, let's have a look. We're looking at crypto currently. We've got Bitcoin at 11,353, so it's maintaining that 11,000 level. We've got Ethereum still hanging in there at 311. We can see here our graphs on the side. Everything's trading sideways. Bitcoin's the real mover today. Check Bitcoin dominance there, 60%. Something I've seen whenever I've seen Bitcoin dominance go up to that level, there's immediately some sort of correction, and then what happens is we tend to see the altcoins go up. And currently, that's not the case, unless it's still coming. But we'll have to wait and see. We've got XRP in third place there with 46 cents per token. So those are the top 5 in the green, and we got Litecoin there, 1.59. It's currently at $133. Bitcoin Cash at 471.57. Personally, if you're going to buy Bitcoin Cash, I'd say probably buy Bitcoin. Anyway, let's look back here. So we got silver 15.43. Looks like we're back in the green temporarily on the 30 minutes. So World Stalker says, Alphabet, I don't have too many from the UK except World War II military notes, Scotland notes, and Gibraltar notes. Michael I says, hey, Health Babe, I hope all is well with you. I'll check out tonight. Thank you. So that's Health Babe. Then we got Wolf Stalker, obviously in regards to Awesome Michael. I have a Series 2, but back to the US. That's pretty good. Michael I says, they are beautiful notes. Michael I, there's a YouTube channel by the guy named Crazy Coins. He just did a history segment on the Mexican gypsy notes. Wow, that's interesting. Thanks, Michael I. I suppose you've got the link there. You can put the link in the chat there if you want. You can post that there if you wish. No issue. Guido Stack and Limey, when's the best time of year to visit Ireland? I'd say probably in the summer. The summer here is June, July. That tends to be the busy season, so maybe even earlier. You could even go as early as May. But, you know, the temperatures, you tend to get the higher temperatures in June, July. The height of summer is basically July. Healthbase says, Michael, I am good. Looking my gold collector's coins in my office. Wow, sounds good. Michael, yeah, there are. Check out the ones from 1889, Costa Rica. Look similar. So nice. Okay, so we just an update. Silver's currently 15.42. Got gold at 14.28. Platinum staying where it is currently at 18.11. And palladium we've got at 15.34. It's above its averages though, so it's looking good. Platinum is touching its 20-day average. Gold above its averages. So the average 20-day is 14.25. The average I'm going to go for the average 30-day was 14.22. So what's nice about that is we are seeing higher highs. So if you look there, the average for the last 30 days was 4.22. The last for the last 25 days was 14.24, and the last for the 20 days was 14.26. Very interesting. And then silver as well. A bit of a higgledy-piggledy. So we're on the 30-minute now, and it takes back to the hour. So these adverts, I suppose when it's when you're using something that's free, I suppose you're going to put up with it. Currently above our moving averages there. Moving average last 20 days was 1542, and that's pretty much where we are now. 1541 for the last 30 days. So we're tracking there or thereabouts. So it's not looking too bad for silver. Did you get into platinum at all, Health Babe, or are you still waiting? Challenge accepted. Woolstalk says, Guido, I'm in Cambodia where the palm trees melt. Guido, I'm in Florida. Hot temperature don't phase me. Hot temperatures don't phase me. I remember when I was in South Africa, and the average summer temperature there was 42 in Cape Town. Late 30s, 37s, 36s pretty consistently. You had early 30s. It was just hot. And then you come to Ireland and the average temperature is like 17, 18 degrees. It's actually quite nice because at least you can do something about it when, you know, unless probably you're in the States or Cambodia, for instance, they're probably got air conditioning houses. But generally, you know, you can put a jersey on if it's cold. But generally when it's hot, there's not much more you can do about it than if you didn't have air conditioning. Yeah, the donkeys are back. There was a big call for them in the last episode. You guys said, no, bring the donkeys back. So the donkeys are back. I just shout to people out there and I say, hey, just move around in the yard. And then, of course, the donkeys get all roused up again and off they go. Let me know if you need if we need to feature the donkeys in tomorrow's episode. Coin Collector, how are you doing, man? Let's take a look at Coin Collector's channel. I think you've got a post there, actually. I've missed a couple of your videos. Coin Collector's got an Indian head 1 cent coin, 1859 NGC that he got graded. So let's go take a quick look. He's got AU details. Awesome. So definitely worth a look. I'm going to copy that link. I'll put that in the chat. Okay, so that's graded 1 cent, or the 1 cent he just had graded. You're welcome to check that out. Oh yeah, Limey. Once I flew from as a Colorado, I presume, is it? In December, 40 F to Cape Town, 120. Oh, Fahrenheit, 120, 160. The change in temperatures. Yeah, I remember when I was because my mum didn't live in Cape Town; she lived outside of Cape Town. It was probably about 300 k's outside of Cape Town. And you drive from Cape Town, and literally you get into your car. I mean, obviously you had air conditioning vehicles, but you get into your car and it's about mid-20s. As you start to go into the interior in South Africa, the temperature goes up drastically, and also there's no breeze. So by the time I got to my mom's place, it was like you get out of the car, you just get blasted with it almost feels like a hairdryer. But like you just like almost like you get that sort of kind of feeling when you get out the car. But those tend to be the sort of the interior temperatures in South Africa are pretty consistent at those temperatures. You never really get a cooler day in summer. Anyway, I thought I'd share that. But yeah, I sympathise there. Let's see. Woolstalk says I love graded. I'll go watch as soon as possible. Let's have a look here. We got World Stalker. He's got a lovely video he just posted there. Let's see if I can share that. Copy link. He just posted a video an hour ago. I haven't checked it out yet, but it looks like some bullion. So there's another link there you guys can take a look at. Will Thug says -40. Guido stacking, guys. Make sure you hit that like button for Limey. Yeah, thanks very much, Guido. Let's have a look at your channel while you're here, man. Guido stacking. Okay, let's have a look. So videos. He's got his live auction. That was yesterday. And he's got Silver versus Bitcoin podcast. They did 3 days ago. I'll watch some of that. Time to buy more Libertads. That was 6 days ago. So what we'll do is we'll share that link there. Time to buy more Libertads. Yeah, that resistance level's looking too strong. You need a serious amount of buyers. I totally agree with you. That 1550 is just going to put downward pressure on silver. You can see it here. Just look at these wicks here. When we're looking at silver, long wicks, just trying to get up there, back down, straight up, back down, straight up, back down. And something's got to give eventually. Where selling will overtake the buying, and then we're going to end up with a downward momentum for silver. So hopefully that doesn't happen for now. But yeah, I totally agree with you there, Health Babe. Health Babe also says buying order with limit for platinum is in place. Once it's triggered, it will proceed. Awesome. Guido Stacken says, thank you, Limey. Oh, sweet Guido. I'm also doing a podcast on my channel. There we go. Guido Stacken, nice. I'll check those out. Health Babe says, thank you. Bitcoin doing well again. Yeah, Bitcoin's back. The other altcoins, though, again, we need to keep an eye on Ethereum. Let's check the charts here. The market cap's growing now, big time. I remember when Bitcoin went over 10K, we'd hit the 300 billion mark, and we're already above that by almost 10%. Still holding in there. Look at that. Nice upward trend there of Bitcoin. Ooh, just powering through. Let's see, we got 336 billion market cap. Bitcoin's growing. Look at that. Bitcoin dominance, 60.1%. XRP is at 46.46. Ethereum at 311. Bitcoin Cash at 473. Let's see if there's any interesting ones. Stellar, 12.5 cents. That's down 2%. Back to the silver chart. Silver price currently 1540. Whoa. It looks like it was getting to 1545 there quite rapidly. 1545. Health Babe says, we are making crypto great again. There was a very good who was it on? There was it was on one of the YouTube channels there. I think it was at Bloomberg or something like that, where they had a chat and the guy was talking about Bitcoin. It's going to be interesting to see. I mean, there's still room there for some sort of correction, but hopefully it doesn't happen anytime soon. I haven't bought in yet. I'm not buying into Bitcoin at the minute. Woolstalker says, sorry to hear what happened. What happened there, Woolstalker? My last podcast was about when I got thrown in jail, jeepers, in Egypt a few years ago. I'm sure that was very unpleasant. Lyman, would you recommend anyone to buy Bitcoin now or wait it out? I always tend to try and buy low if you can. I mean, I'm obviously not going to give you any sort of advice, but it's difficult to say. You know, long term, if you're gonna hold, I mean, I would hold Bitcoin for long term for sure, because you know there's not much supply left of Bitcoin, and I'm talking about the physical not physical Bitcoin. I'm talking about number one here, not this Bitcoin Cash and Bitcoin SV, Bitcoin Diamond, Bitcoin Gold, that stuff. But there's your circulating supply, 17.779. There's only 21 million Bitcoin. So once that supply dries up, what do you think is going to happen to the price? I mean, it's already starting to dry up, and then you've got the Bitcoin halving, so the rewards are halved. I think that's next year, is it? I think it's next year. So it's only going to go one way, technically. I mean, I'd say do your research. I'm invested in it because I can see that I've got the long term. I've got the vision there for the long term outlook for it, but I'm not shorting it. I'm not shorting Bitcoin. I don't know if that helps a bit. There we go. Guido Stacken, I refer 175% gain for Bitcoin. Well, look, since I got into Bitcoin, I'm up to 35%. I'm up 35% on Bitcoin currently at the minute. Actually, I might be a bit more now. I might be up to 40%, but that's more than what I've made on silver. And I've been involved in silver since I'd say last year, sometime already. So just that gain alone. And I'm talking percentage wise. I'm not talking money wise, because obviously I've got a higher volume of silver. But still, it's you know, versus the premiums I paid, I'm still in the red as such for silver, but I'm very happy with my investment in Bitcoin. Hey, S&P's here. How are you doing, buddy? Imagine that Bitcoin will be in 10 years. Well, you know, I often see these videos and you see everyone, you know, again, just, you know, you see some of the videos out there and someone's, it's going to make you rich. I just don't like those words in videos. You know, you're better off you're being consistent and say, look at the growth. You know, look at actual facts, not stuff that's like that you're going to dream of. You'll be living the dream. You know, everyone's saying that, you know, a $1 million Bitcoin, which is possible based on supply and demand. Once there's no more supply, what's going to be left? But you know, for me, I'm keeping my Bitcoin long term. That's not going to be touched for quite some time. Sorry, I'm just going to go back to the chat. There's a few more people here. Nick Molnar. Sorry, Nick, I missed you there earlier. I hope you're still around. Thanks very much, Nick, for dropping in. Health Babe, agree to stacking. I will not put any cash into crypto at the moment as it's gone up 175% in the past 3 months. Yeah, everyone's waiting for this kind of pullback adjustment. Guido Stacking refers to 175% gain in Bitcoin. So Health Babes in Bitcoin. I'm in Bitcoin. Imagine what Bitcoin will be like in 10 years. That's why I am in for the long run. There we go. So Coin Collector's thinking ahead of himself. He'll be retiring in 10 years. He's got a nice vision there. DB stupid. Most of the minted Bitcoin has never changed hands. I wouldn't be surprised. Well, the Winkle, the Winklevoss twins own 1% of all the Bitcoin in the entire world. So you can just imagine how much money they have and how smart they were when they initially got in back in, what was it, 2009 or something like that, or was it? I think it might have been later. It was 2012 when they first got into Bitcoin, and they bought 1% of all supply. There we go. S&P says he loves silver. I kind of want some Bitcoin, but got no idea how to even buy it. There's plenty of exchanges out there. I'd say try and use try and use the big ones. I suppose you've got Coinbase is probably one of the biggest, probably one of the most easy. I've got a Coinbase account. I've got a Wirex account. You know, something like that. Concern with crypto is what Facebook is doing. Will it control the market? Well, Facebook technically they've got a stable coin, so you know their coin is just going to be used. Like, I mean, obviously they've got a huge network, but essentially their coin can't grow. So it's a restricted. You know, it's also going to be backed by fiat. So you know, versus other crypto, it's more of a security. I think let's put it in those terms. Fiat. It's a fiat-based cryptocurrency. It's not even technically a cryptocurrency because it's basically you buy your. Facebook would be like a bank, and I've said this before. I wouldn't trust Facebook with my money. I barely trust them with my own account. But I think that's the way it is. They'll be like a financial institution, and this is what's got a lot of the bankers concerned, and why they want to check out and have a hearing in regards to what their coin's going to be doing. But you guys are welcome to check that out. You can Google that stuff. There's plenty out there. S&P says, I'm starting to pour. I made a mold of my daughter's Barbie. Wow, okay, that sounds interesting. Next project is Ken. Quino Stacking. Michael, I bought Facebook stock. Wow, okay. Well, interesting enough, before they announced their crypto, their stock was going down. And of course, they need something to spur the moment up. So what do you know? Obviously, the crypto that they've been working on, they introduce it, bang, stock prices are back up again. I think Google is the only sure thing out there to never die. Yeah, imagine buying Google stock back then. Nick Muller says, yes, still here. I'm just getting my afternoon coffee. Excellent. Michael I asking Guido Stacking there. That sounds like a smarter investment. But do pay attention. There's going to be a lot of suits coming down on Facebook because of its censorship they've been doing on conservatives. Yep. Guido Stacking, yeah, Michael, didn't buy a ton, but I'll definitely keep an eye on it. Yeah, I mean, just think of it. That's the reason why the banks are now all of a sudden under pressure and why they're going to be looking at alternative technology, because if Facebook's going to be coming in as a financial institution, It's going to put their business under extreme pressure, because how many potential clients has Facebook got? They got something like 1.7 billion people using Facebook. So that could be potentially be 1.7 billion customers that are going to be using Facebook. So, I mean, if you think about it in terms, you've got bankers that are all of a sudden going to be going to their politicians, their political reps, and they're going to be going, "Hey, I'm going to put 50 grand or half a million down for your next campaign. Just make sure that that coin never sees the light of day." So who knows what's going to happen? But I'm definitely going to be interested in that. I wouldn't say I'm going to be keeping an eye on that. Nick Molnar says, "I don't trust that cryptocurrency. I personally would buy gold or silver." Well, like cryptocurrency and precious metals have one thing in common, is they're not fiat, which is the reason why I like crypto. And also the liquidity of crypto is very good. So when you want to sell, you can sell. Meanwhile, if you're not dealing in electronic transfer funds, and you've got physical, if you see a high price on your computer, you're like, "Wow, geez, gold's at $50. I need to go down to my local guy to go and cash it in." You're going to jump in the car. The guy's probably half an hour away. So in between you driving from home to go and see that guy in the LCS, gold price has gone back up by $40. So all of a sudden it's now $10. Whereas if you were, I said this, you're on your computer typing away. Sold. Boom. There we go. Transferred. Done. And you've made your money. But definitely the liquidity of the precious metals, if it's physical, definitely harder rather than electronic. Michael I says, "Will Stalker, yes, they do, and that's the problem. People may one day revolt, or we will enter 1984, Brave New World." Yeah, I remember that movie, 1984. I certainly wouldn't trust Facebook with my money, let alone even my own account. So S&P says, "Crypto is God's gold to us." Guido Stack and Visa, MasterCard, and Uber will be accepting Libra. Well, obviously, if you think about it, there's 2 billion, almost under 2 billion customers. Of course, they're going to be accepting it. And that's why the banks are under threat. But it would be interesting to see if it even sees the light of day, or what sort of restrictions are going to impose on it. Because the banks want to have a piece. They are going to want their money. And so it'll be interesting to see how that works out. Well, Sorg says 1.7 billion on Facebook, but billions and billions on Google or YouTube or hundreds of other companies. They're all owned by the same company, Alphabet. Oh, yeah. Michael said, "Woolstalker owned by the same company." Nick Molnar, "Can crypto be turned into cash afterwards?" Well, yeah, obviously, if you've got your account set up with one of the exchanges, you can sell it immediately and transfer it into fiat. That's what you can do. It's one of the so for instance here, that's the price, 11,000. Obviously that's not, I'm going to just refresh that now. So at 11,000, let's have a look. 11,000, hopefully it's still, yep, 11,377. If you were to sell Bitcoin, there might be some sort of fee involved, but you could then convert that into the accounts that you have, and then you can transfer it to your own bank account, or in some instances, some of them accept PayPal. Yeah, it looks like the candle's still going down there for Palladium, 1531. In the last hour, it's down 195. Pretty stacking. Got to go. Got to head out, everyone. Thank you for the stream, Limey. Have a good day, everyone. Hope to see you all tonight for the charity live stream. I'll try and head there myself. Guido, are you going to set a reminder? Will you set up a video in the meantime, just so everyone can hit the reminder key, or will you just rely on the notifications? Thanks very much for the chat, though, Guido. Where is Health Babe? Health Babe's gone quiet. Maybe she's probably still in the background. Well, she might be. I'll set one up. Okay, cool, excellent. So if you set one up, I'll set the notification. Hopefully, it's not like 2 a.m. in the morning. But if it is, if it's, let's say, 12 o'clock at night or something, I'll make sure I drop in and say hello. Thanks for stopping by, Guido. Have a great afternoon. S&P, is S&P still there? Right, okay, so let's have a look. Palladium, 1531, we're just under $2 down. Platinum is still hovering at the 811 mark. The candle's close, or the 4 hour is still going. We've still got an hour and 48 minutes there for that candle to close. We've got gold at 1430. Okay, so we're back up to the 1430 mark. Interesting hourly candles there. Wow, check that big one there. Resistance there at, what was that, 1430? That was 1439. Bang, straight back down on the hourly. And then straight back up again. Still trading above the moving averages, which is very interesting. Yeah, cheers, Guido. Nick Mulner says, take care, have a great day. Cheers from Canada. I think it'll hit 400 today. Okay, sorry, just enlighten me in regards to what's going to hit 400. Sorry, Wolf Stalker, what are you saying there? What's going to hit 400? Silver's up to 1545 currently at the minute. Just waiting for Will Stalker there. He says, me, lol. You mean 400 Fahrenheit? Well, we're up to 5 in the chat, so thanks for dropping in, guys. So look, we're up to 1545 at the minute. We've had some green candles appear now on the hourlies, which is great. We should have a green candle then for the 4 hour. So let's take a quick look. Yep, we do. There it is, the 4 hour. See, the last 8 hours have been seriously fighting it out between buyers and sellers. Look at that, love it. Okay, at least we're above the middle section here. Oh, a nice spike there to 1546. Above our averages though, so we're looking pretty sweet considering we were under at lunchtime. Oh, there's buying pressure now. Buying 1545.5, 1546. So we might attempt that 1550 again. Let's see how that goes. Okay, how are you guys doing out there? Everything's gone quiet in the meantime. No issue. Let's run through here. Okay, platinum 811.11. Let's go check the 1 hour. We're going to check the 1 hour candle there on platinum. All we see is the last 3 hours have just been selling, and it looks like it's just sort of going sideways now. And sideways just means it hasn't gone really up or down, although there is a slight uptrend. Not much though. Gold 1429. I was going to say 1529 there, but definitely not. Health Babe, I'm back to put more fuel into the fire. What were you? Were you just getting on with some work? Michael, how you're only at 400 subs? I know. Walt Stalker. I gave him a shout out there a few weeks back. He sent me some lovely banknotes as well. Definitely check that video out if you haven't already. He sent me an awesome. I did a mail call video. He sent me some great banknotes. Multitasking, yeah, I hear you there. I absolutely hear you. See, silver is going up. Well, it was up to 1546. Look at that, the high 1546. The last 60 minutes, and we're 15 minutes in. 1545. 1545. 15.45 too. So we might be up. We're up a cent. Oh, back down again. Woodstock says, thanks, Michael. Probably because I started a month ago. Because I started a month ago. I had a few vids before that, but just started taking it seriously. Awesome. Gee, it was painful to see I can't break through 15. I know. That's exactly what I'm looking at here. It's just when the moment it hits 15.50, it's like back down again. They need major buyers currently, and I'm talking buyers that were in here like days ago, like these big wicks here. You need those big candles and the big wicks. Whoop, straight up. That's what we need. We're not really seeing that at the minute. We're seeing a fair amount of volume, but it looks like it's more to the selling side of things, volume wise. Still, to be honest, we've got this up. The trend is in the right direction. So again, it's not all negative, but it would be great to see a nice big move. But what you don't want to speak too much of a big move, because it's just going to come crashing back down again. Very much like this, like bang. Oh yeah, this is. Oh, sorry, not that one, but the one we had there a few days ago. Nice big candles going up and then back down again. Michael, I will stalk her. I'm still on the fence if I should do videos. I think you should, Michael. Besides, you still need to do a video that Michael won my 1K giveaway as well. He said he might consider doing a video, but I'd love to see a mail call video on that. It must be on the mantle or something, I suspect. Michael, do you know why gold spike in the past few weeks? Do you know why gold spike? No, actually. Let me. Or you're just asking me a question in general? Probably sentiment. So let's bring up the daily again. Okay, so this is where we are now, and 18. That's 1 week. That's 1 week. That's 2 weeks. No, probably about 3 weeks. Yeah, that's a nice uptrend for 3 weeks. My middle name is Michael. Michael, I'd watch. That would be my first video, Silverlimey. Cool. Yes, it is a question. Well, I suppose due to, I mean, there's a number of factors really. One being, I mean, okay, we only found out about rates. We've got, there's a lot of buying pressure in regards to gold at the minute. Many from a China and Russia perspective, and tensions between the trade wars between, or the trade issue between USA and China has really pushed that up. I suppose that was the start of it back here. Would that be correct, Health Babe? And then while in the middle of that, we also had the Iranian issue. But that seems to be the only reason why gold tends to. Well, they purchase Treasury at the same time. It is one of the reasons. Okay, there we go then. So, I mean, I was saying that in regards to China and Russia buying up a lot of gold currently at the minute, because obviously they want to move away from US dollar in a big way because they've just been reliant on it. And I suppose it's more like showing the middle finger to the to the Americans by not holding that anymore. And I think also there's a lot of central banks are considering going back to the gold, holding gold rather than US dollars. Many because it could be they can foresee a problem in the works arising soon. I mean, no one knows when, but you know, if you think about it, if you go back to before this, no one was really buying gold. Now all of a sudden, everyone's back into gold, and central banks are buying gold again. Why is that? Why is that happening? It's because of various things. I mean, obviously, it's US dollar value. You've got issues there with US dollar and China. You've got China and Russia now buying gold, trying to move away from US dollar. So Michael, the hardest part for the videos for me is that my entire stack of music selection is in the US, not with me. I've been collecting for all over the world and shipping it home for the last 10 years. Wow, okay. Jeez, man, you must have a serious collection there. Michael, who is the owner for that? What is the owner for that mine at this moment? Michael I. And then Help says Silver Lining 79 is it a war in other form between? I don't know. I think war is, yeah, it's a bit harsh. It's more of a trade dispute. I think I guess maybe that's why there could be why gold pressure is on the upside, because they always use that term war. There's a war in the air. Oh dear, there's war. We need to buy precious metals. We need to buy gold. We got to hold gold. So they like to use that term a lot, but it's essentially what it is. It's a trade dispute that they're busy trying to ironing out. Which it'd be interesting to see once they have sorted that out, what the precious metal outlook is going to be. Hopefully they'll find something else to moan about. Michael, Health Babe, I don't really know, but if it's Ecuador, it's probably the Chinese. Once I go home, I will be able to make hundreds of rare coin videos. Michael, it could be more towards the African country. Before you mean the continents of Africa, or a country in particular, Health Babe? Michael I says, World Stalker, well, regardless of your collection, I've been digging the videos so far. There we go. China was Ecuador on lock. Well, thanks, man. Yeah, lately I've been making videos of what I find before sending home. Cool. Okay, silver's still looking good. They're at 1545 at the minute. Palladium at 1535. There's a bit of green. Platinum still in the red. Oversold. Look at that. Beautiful. Oversold for platinum right now. Below those averages, there's going to be a green candle here. There's got to be a green candle here, unless it's going to trade sideways here and then wait to catch up with those moving averages. Because look at these trends here. We got big red candles, then we got greens bringing it back up again. And the same thing's going to happen here. What goes down must come up, or what goes up must come down, as they say. So I'm looking for some green action coming up here. It's either going to go sideways or up. Health Babe, it is a kind of war using finance sections. China tries to crush the US dollar by purging the USD and buy gold at the same time. It took me a while to dig that info out. Okay, right, that's interesting. You said purge. You mean purging? Are they trying to get rid of all the US dollars? Are they buying gold with all the US dollars? Thing is, the majority of trade transactions are still conducted with the US dollar. So, as much as, I mean, right now, all international balances are settled in US dollars. So it's interesting how they're going to get around that situation, because that is the situation we're in right now. Health Babe says, have a better understand of one of the causes for the gold hype. That's interesting. Thanks, Health Babe. So you're saying I have a better understanding of one of the causes for the gold hype. Are you saying then, in regards to what we're seeing currently in gold at the minute, it's hype that's boosting this up rather than, let's just say, reasons? I mean, is precious metal a hype metal? They fly like locusts all over the world. We'll be diving in the Philippines. Man, that sounds great, World Stalker. It smells something burning somewhere. Must be outside. It's definitely inside. Sorry. Health Babe says they get rid of the US debt. They get rid of the US debt. Okay, that's interesting. Silver Ripples. Hey, Silver Ripples, man. How you doing? China is like a locust wherever whenever they touch anything, they're ruining everything. Well, look, to be honest, even when I was in South Africa, when I was living in South Africa, and even Zimbabwe tried to get in with the Chinese when during their economic slump, they've been heading more east than west because of Mugabe. Obviously, he's no longer in power there, and this other fella is, but he was very much predominantly pro-east. But even they sort of cottoned on that, he was a bit of a joke. But even in South Africa, even Lesotho, oddly enough, which is in the middle of Lesotho, is a country in the middle of South Africa. It's totally landlocked. But they were hiring the Chinese in to build their infrastructure. So what they would do is they would send over labor. They'd do the whole lot. It's unbelievable what these guys do, and that's the Chinese. I mean, just talking there of they're like locusts. But literally, they send everything over: machinery, people, labor, the whole lot, and they build the roads anywhere they go. So I think even in East Africa, Northeast Africa, a lot of these countries there, they outsource all their stuff to China, because China just comes in with boatloads of people, machinery, and they just build everything. And then once they're done, they take everything away and off they go. Health Babe says they used to buy lots of US debts to own many US assets. That is correct. That is correct. They owned a large portion of US debt. Say several ripples, man. I hope you're really well. Thanks for dropping in, my friend. Driving and listening. I like it. I like it. Health Babe, it is might be okay. Look, we've been through that. Focusing on driving more than listening. Limey found a weird thing here in Cambodia. They refuse to take their own money. All prices are in USD. Well, that's technically not allowed. If it's legal tender by the government, they have to take the money. They cannot deny you that they can't say to you, no, they won't take it. I think they're trying to pull a fast one on you, Will Stalker. That doesn't quite make sense because they've got their own currency. Health Babe, that we just spoke about that. Michael, I've been in Ecuador a few times, and I'm always amazed how much the Chinese own. It's because they've got loads of money. They've got huge surpluses, and they're doing so much with the money and investing it into their own infrastructure. China's severest. I mean, if you think about what China was like, 40 years ago, they were behind for sure, but they've just caught up and developed their country in such a way that they're just reinvesting that money in. Colombia is cool, but wife is from Ecuador, so I stay from. First, I stay for free. Health Babe says another data point is that the real estate market has been ruined by them. Well, there you go as well. That's interesting. Vancouver, San Francisco, LA, New York, Melbourne, Sydney. What do you mean ruined by them? You mean their property that they build, or is it the infrastructure they lay in? Just clarify that a bit there, Health Babe. Will Stoker says the hills through Ecuador are beautiful, and so is Old Town in Quito. Civil Ripples, super smart and connected financial central banking. Few play this world game, and we are just debt units paying taxes. That's an interesting way to put that, Silver Ripples. Very, very cool. Let's have a look. Silver Ripples channel, 165 subscribers. If you guys are not subbed to him, okay, unfortunately, he hasn't got any content. He hasn't got any videos. Are you going to be doing any videos soon there, Silver Ripples? Just asking. No pressure. Just look at the real estate price on those cities. I haven't actually checked the real estate prices in there, but I'd take your word for it. They don't build beep. They steal or buy assets to bring up the price. Okay, that's interesting. Silver Ripples, no content. Okay, well, I'm sure you'll work on that. Hopefully, I look forward to your first video, Silver Ripples. He says, just chat. Excuse me there, guys. I need to get a glass of water. That's better. Yeah, I've been practically talking for 2 hours at this rate. Right, how are we doing here? Okay, so we're going to go back down to the hourly. Okay, we got gold in the green currently. Silver's pushing up. We're at 15. Okay, 1545. We're at 1546 a minute ago there when I saw. Platinum still at 811. Gold at 1430. Palladium at 1537. Oh, there we go. It looks like we have a green candle appearing there. A small, very small wick at the top, so keep an eye on that one. We're on the hourly for that. Silver's where the action is. Coin Sense and Nonsense. How are you, buddy? Hey, health babe and everyone. I'm at work, so can't really stay now. I fully understand that. Thanks very much for dropping in, Coin Sense and Nonsense. Michael I, Quido, was it Will Stalker? Quido is beautiful. Amazing markets, but I hate flying into the valley. Wife is from Guayaquil. Is that right? Guayaquil. So it's more like city life. Silver Ripple's just saying hello there to Help Babe and Michael I there, loving the donkey. Health Babe says, Silver Limey, you want to do a fun experiment like shorting your market? No, thank you. Common sense and nonsense. Have a good day too. Thanks, Coin Sense and Nonsense. Appreciate you dropping in, my man. Let's check and see what you're up to, videos wise. Oh, he's got a couple of videos up. He's got the Tuvalu quarter ounce gold Bugs Bunny proof coin. I'm definitely checking that one out. That's going straight into the save watch later. He's also doing his usual coin roll hunting, and it looks like he's got some poured silver. It looks like it's a Snake Me Classic Community silver added. And he's also done another coin roll hunt. So it looks like I've missed a few videos there. I'll get cracking with those a bit later. There, Coin Sense and Nonsense. Be sure to check those out. Health Babe. Let's have a look. Health Babe says 3 days ago, one of my last year pickups. Okay, I'm not sure exactly what that is, but we are going to put that post in there and we're going to say share. Okay, that's Health Babe's post there. Thanks so much, Silverlamy79. No problem at all. Coin Sense and Nonsense. Lamy, are you more a collector or stacker? You know, I'm sort of mixed at the minute, guys. Silver is 1548. There's buyers going on there now. It sort of jumped from 46 to 48. Sorry, I'm mixed. I do like the germanium mint stuff, so I've got a few of those. I do like to stack. I've got a fair amount of stacked silver, and I've also got some constitutional silver as well. I'd love to buy more. My money's a bit tight at the minute, so I'm trying to liquidate other things that have no value, but they've got value, if you know what I mean. To somebody else, they value. What's the word? Another man's junk is another man's gold, or something like that. I think that's the way it goes. Another man's junk is another man's gold. So that's what I'm busy doing. I'm looking for stuff that I don't want anymore. I'm busy liquidating that, and with that, I'm buying precious metals, or I'm buying some crypto as well. So I'm sort of mixed a bit. I've got some crypto, I've got some precious metals, which will break down. I haven't got platinum or palladium, but I've got silver and got gold. But that's as far as my crypto assets go. Okay, looks like we have a bit of a run here on silver. It's 1547. When we run, I mean from the positive perspective, not the negative. Normally run means negative. The Health Babe says, oh, thank you for the plug. No problem. Yep, good plan. Me too. Saving for more gold. Well, I'll tell you what I've started doing in regards to my own gold fund. I'm actually putting it into crypto at the minute. So instead of me buying physical, I'm getting more returns on crypto at the minute than I will if I buy physical gold. So that's where my gold money is going into is into crypto. check this candle out. You guys seeing this stuff here? There's a lot of stuff going on. We're seeing these big jumps and then back down and big jumps going up again. I think this is going to be very interesting. We're going to keep an eye on that. Let's go for another, see how well that candle is. It's buying and selling going on. Buying, buying, bang, 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 up, up, up. Come on. 1547, 1545. Geez, just like that, 2 cents. This is probably Health Babe right now, actually. Health Babe's on a computer like sell, buy, sell, buy, sell. Silver ripples, yeah, good plan for me. Saving for more gold. World Stalker, is it easy to set up for buying Bitcoin? Just go to one of the exchanges. I use well, I've got a Coinbase account or Wirex, but whichever's best for you. However, just know when you're getting into any investment, anybody out there, if you're getting into any investment, always be prepared to lose the money that you're investing. Always be prepared to lose it. So don't put money that you're going to need next week or next month. You know, this is money that you're going to have that needs to be, you know, money that's not getting used. That's the best way to buy, and that's what I've been doing with my precious metals. This is not money I need from a day-to-day basis. I'm using money that is otherwise would have sat in the bank, and I'd rather have something physical, and I don't need to cash it in, you know, next month, next year, the next 2 years, next 5 years. But who knows, maybe something like that happens. Health Babe. I think she was laughing at me there. Oh, there we go. Silver's in the red. Oh, look at that. 1540. Oh, damn it. That was looking so good. Well, up, it's going. There's more selling pressure. 1538. Look at that. 1539. We're down 5 cents just in the last hour. 1539. I'm trading in a tight window in Comex. Silver Ripple says smart statement, Limey. Yeah, that's the way that's the way I do it, man. Always go in with your eyes open when you're investing stuff, and you know, be prepared to lose. Like with anything, a lot of people say, yeah, you know, silver or gold. Any day, silver or gold price could drop down to like $5. All it takes is enough speculation to force it in that direction. So as much as it has, but obviously the chances of that happening are very, very slim. But you know, just be aware of the potential pitfalls when investing in anything in general. There we go. Health Babe says she's short in the market. She's the one that's probably doing this candle right now. She just made like 7 cents on the per ounce of silver. Health Babe says she needs help. People need to buy silver. Help me so I can get out. Oh dear, we got 8 watching, so guys, thanks again. This is awesome. We got 20 minutes to go. We're gonna stream for another 20 minutes. So we're gonna see where this candle ends. 1539. Oh, platinum's taking a bit of a knock too. What is going on? Platinum down. Okay, it was in 809 territory. It went down as low as 808. Gold. Oh, gold selling too. It's down to its 25-day average. What is going on? Check that out, guys. We're seeing red. Silver 1538. Oh dear, something's going on. Palladium's up. That's in the green. It's up $2.46. Don't know how long for. Okay, platinum 810. Gold 1424. 1424. It's down $5 in the last hour. The high was 1432. Okay, that looks like it hit resistance there at 1430. Jeepers, it's still going. Well, silver's down 1538. Mellow Stacker. Hey, Mellow Stacker, how you doing? Sucker for silver's here too. Michael I. Drop it to $5. I'm cool with that. More buying opportunity. Buy. Yeah, could you imagine imagine if gold dropped down to $5 an ounce? Man, I tell you what, it'd be heaven. Be grossly. Just imagine the opportunities and the potential of a $5 gold. I mean, it would be ridiculous. It would be a buyer's heaven. I mean, just imagine you walk in with your $100 bill and you're buying 10 ounces of gold or 20 ounces of gold. Oh, it'd be ridiculous. I bet you people out would be queuing down the street to go and buy that. And I hope will stalking your block for storing all your crypto will have a public key. The ledger hardware will provide a private key for extra protection. Yeah, you can buy the digital. Sorry, not digital. You can buy the hardware wallets. Was it the Nano S and the Nano X? So you can store your private keys and your crypto on the hard wallet. So obviously no one can get into them. Silver's 1536, everybody. Okay, we still got 20 minutes for the candle though. Jeepers. Gold down to 1422. The sell-off in gold here. Have we hit the high? Have we hit the high for gold? It's down to its 30-day average. It's going. It's buying opportunity here. Look at that. That's an excellent buying opportunity for gold. It's going to go. Keep going. Keep going. It's going to be getting straight in the market, straight up again. Yeah. Jeepers, that was a close one. Sorry there, guys. I was like, because even said to myself, I was like, geez, I need to make sure I don't forget to plug the laptop in. And what do you know? I was like, and then just that warning came up. Short, says Health Babe. Will Stalker says Health Babe. So get an exchange site, buy a nano, buy bitcoins, and put them on there. That's right. You can use it as a storing solution. And see if the buyers are coming back in now. That's our support level there is 1420. 1420 for gold, or 1419. That's our support level. Don't forget, gold went up as high as 1439. So someone could make a quick $17. Oh, maybe even 20 at this rate. $20 an ounce. Okay, silver's at 1434. That's where we are there. Yeah, it's looking pretty low at the minutes. 1536. Got platinum there at 809. Palladium looks like it's still holding in there. Okay, it's Palladium still looking okay. You getting your saddle? Mm-hmm. Cool. Okay, so we got gold there at 1422. This is very interesting indeed. It's crazy what gold has been doing lately. Precious metals update. How are you doing? Sorry, man, I missed you there. Hope you're keeping well there. When you buy the ledger, it will provide public and private key. You can then sign up for an exchange and do all the transactions with your public key. There we go. Just make sure that you check the correctness of the public key before proceeding to your buy. Oh, sorry about that. My screen thing popped up again. Okay, major selling going on here, but there's also some good opportunities to buy silver. So 1536, 1537. It looks like platinum's probably. I wonder if that's going to go into the red too. It's not up by much. It was up by 2. It's now down $1. At least there. And look at that. There's buying and selling action going on there. So they'll probably end up in the red. Gold looks like the buyers are back. They're pushing it back up. Was at 1423. 1538 now. 1538.50. There we go. The buyers coming back in for silver. Quick look at cryptocurrency. PT is going down. Just refresh that page there. So we've got another 12 minutes, guys, before we end the stream. At some point. Yeah, Silver Ripple says it has to fall back at some point. Well, I mean, from a gold perspective, they've just been on this nice high. We're going to do let's do a 4-hour. We should have quite a large 4-hour candle. Look at that. Big wicks on both sides. Down $7.50. Let's have a look and see what that looks like on the daily. Oh, still in the green on the daily. Look at that. Mike Live says 1 ounce gold Krugerrand, a $5 gold commemorative. He's obviously in regards to a question that was asked. 1 ounce Palladium maple. Has to fall back, yeah. You're right about that. Typo from the last statement. Own instead of 1. Silver Limey 79. I'm waiting for the big short on gold. It looks very attractive for a short position. Yeah, I don't know if we just missed the boat there. But I expect to see, I mean, we're way above here. We're definitely overbought. We're definitely overbought here, which means there's got to be some sort of pullback. The average 20 days was 1406. We're currently at 1423. So we're currently oversold by, overbought. $17. So there's got to be some retracement. I think that's probably one of the biggest candles we've seen so far. Or it's definitely close to one of these two. Okay, silver's 1539, so it's battling, it's coming back up. It's above that trend line, but we're still below our moving averages there, so there's definitely buying opportunity there. 1539, although I definitely would have taken advantage of that lower price there at 1533. It's up 6 cents from that position. We've got 11 watching at the minute. That's awesome. All of 11 this time. Precious metals, Health Babe. I would expect any good trade news at the G20 at the end of the week would pull back the price. I think a lot of people are expecting good things to come out of that, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Take a quick look at cryptocurrencies. Just waiting for the circle of death. Right, there it is, 11,398. Kind of looks unchanged. Let's refresh that again. Okay, so we've got a Bitcoin at 11,393. It's approaching the 11.4 mark. I wonder if we get a bit of pullback there once it breaks the 11.4. Then we've got Ethereum at 310. Again, a very small percentage up. We've got Bitcoin dominance still growing, 60.2. Bitcoin XRP is at 46 cents. And we got Bitcoin Cash. It's up. It's in the green, 16.16%. Okay, heading back to silver. I'm still hanging out on the sideline, Silver Lime 79. Well, thanks very much for that, buddy. We've got about 8 minutes left for the stream. Still in an oversold position, silver. Gold still looking overbought, but there is some degree of adjustment. So the buyers are coming back in. They're still pulling it back up from 14.21, so it's up $3 from that. Platinum, on the other hand, is still down. That would have been a nice position there to sell it. If you'd sold at 8.21 for platinum, oh, there we go. That candle's getting bigger. At 8.21, you made quick $10 an ounce there. That's if you were to buy in straight away. Or was it 8.21? 8.21. Not much more really. $14. Palladium at 15.35. Still not looking too bad. Initially, it pulled back down to the moving average, 25. Silver approaching the 15.40 again. I just want to make sure that silver stays above my trend line, at least. Lamy, who was it you said went and got their Indian penny graded? It was Coin Collector. Excuse me. I'll see if I can put that back in the comment for you. Just give me a sec. It should be further up here, and then I'll paste the link. That's Coin Collector. Just give me a minute there, and I'll put it in the comments. Okay, I've got the link here. You can just click on that, and he had his Indian head penny graded. It was about uncirculated. Let's have a look. My God, they are selling them at melt. Okay, so I'm going to go back here a bit. Whenever a deal is reached or not, it's bad news on the trade. At the G20, the price will go higher. Coincidence, I'm still hanging out on the sidelines, of course. So true, Health Babe. A deal doesn't have to be reached. Just a positive statement might do it. Yep. Speculation. That's all we need. Precious metals update. Yep, I'll keep my eyes on China and all those central bank movements. Yeah, I totally agree. That's what I'm keeping my eyes on. Okay, we're in the last 5 minutes here of the live stream. Okay, we got silver that's back up, close to the 15.40, back from 15.33, so it's up 7 cents from that low. We're currently still 4 cents and down on the last hour. Gold is clawing back, down $6 the last 4 hours. Be interesting to see how these hourly candles look. Okay, on the hourly, it still looks like we're probably going to pull back some. I reckon probably 14.28, probably around the 14.30 mark. That's where I'll probably see gold probably finish on the day. Silver, silver ripples. I wish us had a 1 ounce 909 gold coin other than the Indian buffalo, and I have a 1/2 and a 1/4 ounce too. That sounds great. Silver Junkie, how are you doing, Silver Junkie? It's well, thanks very much for joining us. We're there's about 5 minutes left or 4 minutes left of the stream here, but thanks for dropping in. Always appreciated. I better sleep. Have a good one, everyone. Cheers, World Stalker. Thanks for sticking around, man. Really appreciate it. Let's have a look. So we got silver around 15.40, gold at 14.25, platinum at 8.10. hovering around there. It's currently oversold, so I expect to see a green candle bring it straight back up there. That's a very nice dip to buy in, even if you're going to make $5-6 on it. Palladium, it's in the green. It's above the moving averages, so not looking too bad there. I think silver's the one to keep an eye on currently. Health Babe, so I need to run. Thanks for a fun stream. Have a nice morning, afternoon, evening for all. Yeah, thanks very much, Health Babe. Really appreciate it. We've got 3 minutes left. So I'm just going to give a few shout outs for those that are just on the way out. We've got Health Babe, Silver Ripples, Clinton S just dropped in. We've got Silver Junkie, World Stalker. So we got Health Babe, World Stalker, Precious Metals updates. We've got Coin Sense and Nonsense. We got Michael I, Mellow Stacker. Apologies, you put a comment in there with all of the Trump tweets yesterday. I'm surprised there's a drop in metals today. Did any of you see? Well, look, it's only on the hour, so on the daily it may show up differently. Gold on the daily still looks very good. I love the Indian head gold, Michael. So we got more Health Babe, we got Silver Ripples, Precious Metals. Yep, that's all there. Sucker for silver as well. ASL BTC popped over 11.5 this morning. Wow. I think that's when it pulled back, though. I did see a pullback on the price, and then I saw all the other some of the altcoins also pull back about 1 or 2%, but it looks like they're almost back into the green again. I'm keeping an eye on that 11.4 mark. I think that's going to be vital. 11.5. Once it breaks 11.4, 11.5, 11.6 will come rather quickly. And man, we're so close. We're so close to 20k. Clinton S, I'm very well on yourself, man. Sorry, I'm going to get off the crypto chart here, back into the silver chart. Silver Ripples, yes. Just want to change off the modern option. Bye, Health Babe. I'm going to run as well. Well, thanks, Coin Sense and Nonsense. Really appreciate it. Mellow Stacker as well. We've got about a minute and a half left. I like how you've been doing these live streams lately. Well, thanks very much. I tend to try and be on around 3:30, 4 o'clock if I can in the afternoon. So that's Irish time, minus 5 hours for Eastern Standard. Cheers, Health Babe. Thanks a lot. Clinton S, I'm doing good. Just stopped in to say I know. Well, I appreciate that, Clinton S. It's awesome. I'm glad you could make it. Let's see, we're about the 1540 range. There's a lot of serious price action going on today. There's a lot of buying and selling, and so far in the last hour, the sellers are winning currently for gold, but the buyers are fighting back. Silver was at 1533 about 10 minutes ago, and it's now it's approaching the 1540, so the buyers are coming back. Again, platinum's the one to watch. As per yesterday, it's now under the average. It goes and it's going to go back up again. It's going to go back up again. I'm telling you. As to how much it's going to go up, I don't know. It might even be bigger than that other candle. But will it stay up? That is the real question. Right. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. And that pretty much wraps up the stream for the day. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Don't forget, I'll put the eye in the top right-hand corner if you're watching this afterwards. So if you're checking for the eye now, you won't see it. But I'm going to put some content shortcuts in there, so be sure to hit them. At the end of the video, I'll put in 2 videos as well. And hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Really appreciate you all. Thanks, everybody. Mellow Stacker. We've got Clinton S. He says, woohoo, I have the whole gram of platinum. That's awesome, man. I tell you what, I've tried to get fractional platinum, but it's so hard to get hold of, and the premiums are ridiculous. Do you think silver will go over 17 again? Well, it's battling to get over 15. Maybe when it breaches, ask me that question when it breaches 16, and I'll have a look at the chart. Precious Metals updates. Thanks very much, Clinton S. as well. Cheers, everybody. Health Babe, Mellow Stacker. Appreciate you guys dropping in. Silver, sucker for silver. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great afternoon or evening wherever you are, and even morning as well. And I'll see you all next time.